If you're watching this video, then you most likely want to stop hitting the body and start getting those mouth-watering one-taps.
Then I will do this. Then he will be blind and me too. Then I will one tap. Then I will continue. Then I will one tap. Then I will continue.
My name is Braden, and welcome to Valve Guides. ScreaM has been a part of the professional CSGO scene since around 2012, getting a spot on Epsilon rosters mid-year. Since then, he has been shocking the esports world with his impeccable aim and his speedy reactions. He has been nicknamed the headshot machine, so what makes his aim so precise and his game sense so vast? Let's explore the world of ScreaM. Number 10, his settings. ScreaM uses a variety of different settings that you will not be using by default. He uses an aspect ratio of 4:3 black bars. This makes the game textures appear larger, thus leading to him being able to aim more for the head. However, he loses a good portion of visibility due to the field of view being changed. He uses a sensitivity of 2.5 in-game and 400 outside of the game. He has used the sensitivity for a very long time, and this allows him to make perfect movements and his muscle memory to develop properly. And this is also similar with his crosshair style, as he rarely changes it, although he sometimes changes from a normal style crosshair to a dot, allowing him to be, in his opinion, even more precise.
Bang, bang!
Although having a powerful PC, ScreaM plays on very low graphical settings. This maximizes his FPS, and he uses a 240Hz monitor, meaning that he needs at least 240 FPS for his monitor to perform to its highest ability. Most professional players use a monitor with a higher refresh rate than 120 now, as it allows them to see player models more quickly than a 60Hz monitor would, and no god forbidden screen tearing. I'm just gonna say I use a 144Hz monitor. I upgraded from a 60Hz and it's made a world of a difference. I haven't been able to try a 240Hz monitor, but I have a feeling that if I did, I wouldn't be able to go back to 140Hz. Number 9, his setup. As mentioned previously, ScreaM has a pretty expensive gaming setup. His monitor alone costs over $500, and to have the best of the best, his monitor pushes out 240Hz, which means that in every second, 240 frames are processed. This means that an image will be much smoother and more responsive compared to the average 60Hz monitor. But Braden, the human eye can only see 24 FPS. Go away. Being one of the top players in Europe and in the world, ScreaM has a very big name for himself. So big that he has his own brand of mouse, the Final Mouse ScreaM 1. That is his weapon of choice, and it will set you back a hefty $90. But you'll be using the same mouse as the headshot machine. So this mouse is designed specifically for esports athletes, meaning that it will perform exactly how a CSGO player needs. To play like a pro, you're going to need the right hearing, and that's why ScreaM arguably has one of the best branded headsets out there, so all of those sneaky footsteps sound like elephants to him. Number 8, his lifestyle. Being a professional gamer isn't just about getting out of bed, playing CSGO for 8 hours, eating, and then going back to sleep. In fact, it's quite the opposite, and just like any sport, you need to remain physically, and most importantly, mentally healthy to perform properly. He has a healthy diet, drinking mainly water to keep him fit and able to perform inside and outside of video games. To be a long-term professional with pretty much anything, you need to remain healthy, and he often attends the gym, telling Paula in an interview, biceps are really important for one-taps. Although he remains healthy and physically strong, he still trains in-game extremely well, mentioning in stream he uses a popular warm-up map, Aimbots, for around 2 hours before he even goes into deathmatch. This is outside of the practice and coaching sessions he has. Number 7 is training. To play like ScreaM, you need to be prepared to dedicate a large portion of your time into the game. ScreaM puts around 100 hours a week into the game, and that's around 14 hours a day. To be regarded as the master of anything, you need to have done it for 10,000 hours. In fact, there's a wonderful series on YouTube called 10,000 Hours about a basketball training series that really inspired me, even outside of basketball, because I can't play basketball. However, just look up 10,000 Hours on YouTube. You will not be disappointed, especially if you want to motivate yourself. ScreaM has reportedly around 8,000 hours in game. However, the number is probably considerably higher because he has more than one Steam account, and I don't know if that logs in game for LAN and that kind of stuff. If you want to make it far in CSGO or even improve your aim and game knowledge, it's a good idea to become a part of a team. This will help improve your general knowledge, and you will be helping each other to become the best, assuming you have the right mental attitude. Number 6 is watching pros play. A great way to improve your game sense and crosshair placement is to watch the best play, not just watch ScreaM play, because you're not going to play exactly like ScreaM even if you want to be an aiming maniac. Watching professional matches or even your favorite player streaming will help you improve a lot. Watch their crosshair and even listen to the communication within the team. You can look up VODs of games with team comms. Unfortunately, it seems that ScreaM streams as often as we get updates for CSGO. Number 5 is remaining calm. CSGO is one of the most rage-inducing games on the market. However, a calm and relaxed mindset whilst playing the game will help you improve drastically.
You don't see it, but I'm raging.
If you enjoy playing the game, you will want to improve and it will no longer feel like a chore. A great way to remain calm in CSGO is to invest in a stress ball or anything that you can relieve stress with. When that stupid peeker advantage just gets that lucky headshot on you, you can squeeze the life out of that rubber ball. If anybody splices this audio for any other purpose, I'm going to quit. Number 4 is play Pugs. To improve your CSGO skills, whether it be from Silver 1 to Silver 2 or from Supreme to Global, you need to play pickup games rather than just matchmaking. There are great third-party applications out there like ESEA and Faceit which offer a much higher level of gameplay whilst having much better servers. Play the Pugs with a group of friends, and this way if you're having a bad game, you won't have to argue with somebody you don't know screaming at you in a language you don't understand, and you can simply help each other. Keep that mental state healthy, keep that stress down. A lot of pro players pug together. It's a great way to improve. Number 3, take breaks. This will sound weird, but trust me, if you have been on a 3-day CSGO grind, take a break. This will refresh you, and I guarantee you'll come back feeling much better. A lot of times you'll even come back playing better. A break from the game will allow you to focus on other things too, maybe watching some pro matches, or finish that 10,000 word essay that's due at midnight and it's 11:45. CSGO should be treated like a hobby. Although you want to plow thousands of hours into the game, you still need to remember that there are other important things in life, and you shouldn't miss out on these. Family, friends, just getting outside. There's a lot of things to do on this shiny globe underneath your feet, but never sleep, because sleep is the cousin of death. I'm just kidding, you do need to sleep. Sleep is very important. Number 2, make a schedule. You should take time to produce a schedule for your CSGO career. For example, share your allocated time out with a warm-up, a pug, and then if you're on a team, some scrims or team practice. ScreaM has been playing this game ever since he was a teenager, so obviously he had a lot of time due to lack of a job. However, if you manage your schedule time correctly, you can play CSGO and have a job and have a life and have friends. You just have to balance everything, and the best way to balance things is to set time apart for what you want to do and what you need to do. Number 1 is Scrims.
Oh my god. Oh la la.
As mentioned previously, to improve in the best way, you need to play as a team. In CSGO and most esports titles, scrimming is the best way to improve. You play as a team against another structured team. This will allow you to learn how other teams will play and learn how you need to play as a team. Even if you learn how to aim exactly like ScreaM, you'll never be known for it unless you prove yourself outside of just your aim. You can have the best aim in the world, but if your positioning's crap, you're gonna get killed regardless. It doesn't matter. There are other things that go into it. This is why playing against other teams from your nation will help as well and build your name and reputation. Now, theoretically, you know how to aim and think like a professional player. Are you going to put these things to practice, or did you just watch this video and think, that's too difficult? I'm not going to do that. My advice to you would just be to manage your time and keep your mind right. If you do those two things well, I think most other things just come along with it. We hope to see you in the next generation of CSGO prodigies very soon. My name is Braden, and you're watching Valve Guides. I'll see you in the next video. Stay amazing.
Yeah.